Yes, we were talking about lead generation and marketing qualified leads, and we have also discussed about sales qualified leads are there, right? And apart from them, we have also product qualified lead, PQL, product qualified lead. These are basically this is basically the different category. For product qualified leads are contacts who have used your product and taken actions that indicate interest in becoming a paying customer. That is, customer is already using your product. Maybe some 14 days free subscription customer may be using. Customer may be using a free version of the product, right? Many online softwares and many programs we got. Even last month Netflix has even offered 2 day free streaming on Netflix, the last month or last month, right? That is we call product qualified lead. Customers is interested, customer is using some version or some part of the product. PQLs typically exist for companies who offer a product trial or a free limited version. Trial or free limited version. Not all the facilities for of their product with options to upgrade. Options to upgrade, to pay and upgrade your product, which is where your sales team comes in during the upgradation. So that is another type of lead, product qualified lead. Why do you need lead generation? Why? Of course, we need lead generation to generate business. Lead is the first point of contact. A lead means explicit or implicit information about our customer. That is the first point of contact in business, where consumers, prospective customer starts communication with the company. When a stranger initiates a relationship with you by showing an organic interest in your business. Organic, or of course, organic interest means it's not organic advertising or organic appearing. You may be advertising on Google search advertisements, but customer is want to connect you or opting your product by viewing your advertisement or a blog post or social media post. You are directly not in a cold call position. Customer has opted for communication. The transition from strangers to customer is much more natural. You know, transaction from strangers to customer is much more natural, because ultimately we have made the product, the company had made the product for the customers, and customer is your, this is we call in marketing, you also call it a pull strategy. Pull strategy means pulling the customers, right? And pulling the customers with the help of social media advertisements, with the help of Google advertisements, with the help of mobile advertisements or any display advertisements, display campaigns, or with the help of blogging or with the help of social media, right? That is a pulling customers naturally. That is what customer is communicating first. Lead generation falls within the second stage of the inbound marketing methodology. Lead generation falls in the second stage. This is basically inbound methodology. We will discuss in detail. At the first stage, we have attract maybe with the help of the content on the blog, attract with the help of the video, attract with the help of a small video advertisements, or maybe with the help of a slideshow, with the help of a image, anything, any format of content you can use for attraction. It may be a blog, maybe a video, maybe a slideshow, maybe a image, right? A second stage is this is convert. Convert is customer is filling a form, providing information about himself or herself, email, contact number or address or whatever you have required in the form. The second stage, right? This is inbound methodology. First is attract, convert, getting customer information, closing the deals, making the sales, right? And initially we have strangers, then we have visitors, then visitors converted in leads. Visitor on the website converted in leads, then customers. Leads became customer after closing. Then we have to delight the customers, and then the delighted customer will promote your product in the market. Advocate, customer advocacy, right? That is done by delighted customers only. So this is what it is, an inbound methodology. It is used now on online marketing especially, because there is no marketer sitting, no salesman sitting on your website. What we can do, we can attract using our content, and then we can generate to the visitors, make them visitors. Visitors are regular visitors. If your visitor is attracted from your video or blog, they will be repeating their visits on the website first time, second, third, right? Then they will be submitting their information if they are interested in any product or service. Then we call them the leads, right? Lead generation falls within the second stage of the inbound marketing, right, methodology. It occurs after you have attracted an audience and are ready to convert those visitors into leads, right? So this is inbound marketing methodology. And inbound marketing is basically, at the first stage we are working on attracting with the help of blog. Now, in inbound we use blogging, videos, social publishing, right, with the help of keywords, targeting audience with the help of keywords. So at the initial stage for attraction, what we do, we want to establish our intellectual authority, our expertise authority, that we are experts in this field, we have knowledge, leaders in the field, we are leader in the field. We have to make a perception that we are leader in this product or in this industry, and on that basis prospective customer used to visit your website, right? They used to visit your website, and finally when they have a belief system, you have created that creates a belief system. Now they start believing on you, they becomes your regular visitor, and later the lead generation, they are ready to purchase from your company, your product, right? That is inbound marketing, right? Lead generation process. At first, a visitor discovers your business through one of your marketing channels, such as your website, blog, or social media page. The visitor is basically discovering your business, knowing about your business with the help of the searching on the internet, with the help of the search engine or the social media. That visitor then clicks on your call to action, CTA, call to action, an image, button, or message that encourages website visitors to take some sort of action. Call to action is what? Call to action is a button or image where we clicks and we reaches to a particular online store or a blog, right, or a subscription form. We call it landing page. Call to action, landing page, then thank you page, right? So call to action is actionable verb. We use actionable verb like download now, click here. Sir, इसको बंदी कर दें please here. Click here. That is actionable verb. That CTA takes your visitor to a landing page, which is a web page that is designed to capture lead information in exchange for an offer, right? In exchange for an offer. That CTA takes your visitor to a landing page, which is a web page that is designed to capture lead. Capturing lead means getting some information on a form. Visitor has to fill a small form before downloading something from the website. Before downloading a content, you need to provide your email ID, or you need to provide your name, email ID and contact number, right? And usually we encounter such situations. Once on the landing page, your visitor fills out a form in exchange for the offer. Maybe download something, offer maybe get some discount coupons, then reaches to a thank you page. Thank you page is basically to continue further surfing on website in particular direction. Getting the point? That we call thank you page. Lead generation process is email, social media, blog. These are the places where we found what call to action button. Click here. We are clicking on a image ad or a video ad on social media, or we receiving an email and a link inside the email, a clickable link inside the email. When we clicks on it, and we reaches to a website. Similarly, we are reading a blog and there are links in between in the blog paragraph, and when we click on these links or images, we reaches to a landing page on a website. Landing page with form. Landing page with a form in a website. That is, landing page always have a form, or maybe if landing page of a shopping site, if we talk about, so there will be a product or services. Landing page of Amazon means a category page, a product category page. You may be receiving emails to shop for these product on this much of discount. When you click, so you reaches to a product category page, where different products of the similar categories has been displayed, and then you have to buy that here. That is basically conversion, sales. And here we are talking about a landing page on a website with a small form. Then we are filling the form, offer given and lead generation. Offer given means users download a discount coupon or a ebook and lead will be generated. This is the process normally we see on websites and on social media, whatever the full process. And we also call it conversion cycle, right? It is also called conversion cycle, right? We are generating lead here in this form. Getting this is, there is a form on this, right? Here is a form on the landing page. Just let me, landing page. Here is a form. Here you can submit name and email and contact number on landing page to download this ebook, and this is contained about your ebook, short information. Getting the point? Yes. And just see one thing, if this is a landing page, there is no home, about us and category, product tag, because in landing page, when we design a landing page, there should not be any link to go outside the website. Customer reaching here only to provide these three informations and to download this book. That's all. We don't want customers to go to visit any other page of the website. Even these social media links were not also be provided on the landing page. The focus is totally on getting the information about the customer. Email, customer name, contact number and all. Getting the point? So that the sales team can contact to customers later. This is the marketing team's work, and the data will be collected by the marketing team, and this data, this explicit information, marketing teams gives to sales team, right? So we don't need to put any such clickable link on that landing page. these all things distracts our visitors. Visitors will be distracted if we are putting home, about us, product, and this that links there on the landing page. We have call to action, member engagement, free, right? This is call to action called member engagement, free book, right? Member engagement. This is about, and this is thank you page. Now use visitor has submitted information, and after submission, clicking here on the submit button, visitor reaches here on a thank you page. That is again continuing this shopping process, right? Maybe a similar things can be downloaded or a similar video can be viewed. Here this is a video to know more about that product or services you are interested in. This is also used for taking your buyer persona, your prospective customer in next stage of buyer's journey, from consideration to decision, or from awareness to consideration, right? This page, this thank you page, right? So this is about conversion cycle in lead generation. So conversion cycle is basically call to action, landing page, and thank you page. These three things are called conversion cycle, right? Thank you very much.